Lori Langford, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about spring flowers and how to edit them using some really fun, colorful presets. But first, please take a minute to click like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get more of my videos. I am working hard to get my subscribers to over 1,000. I'm almost there, so every single one really counts, and I appreciate it. It will help me with the time that it takes to create this content. All right, so let's jump into today's video. So I am going to walk you through talking about flowers, shrubs, blooming plants in the season of spring. The colors can be so vibrant and really, it's just such a gorgeous time of year when the plants first open and show us their beautiful color. And so during this season, there is an opportunity of how we edit these colors and how we really bring them to some vibrancy. And I love to make editing simple. So what I'm going to show you today are some presets that I created related to colors, and they're all about the colors of spring. So I'm going to show you how presets work, and I'm going to introduce you to these presets that I've created. Now, you can create your own presets, which is really fun to do. You can also purchase presets from various vendors. If you like these spring presets, you can absolutely purchase these from me. I will include the link below in the description box of the video, and I do have them on a spring subscriber user special, and you'll see that pricing when you click on the link to inquire about these presets. All right, so let's jump in. First, presets are located over on this left side of the develop module. And to import presets, you click the plus sign and you can do import, and then you bring in the presets that you've purchased. You can also do create preset, and that's where you can save and create your own. So they're fun. What I like to say about presets, it's a great way to start with your image. So once we choose a preset, we can still make edits to our image. I do suggest that you use your preset first and then make your other adjustments so that you can see what the preset has applied. Sometimes a preset will erase the changes that you've already made to your image. So you just want to put that into consideration. Now, the spring presets that I've created are primarily color-based presets. So it's very rare that they are going to impact the basic profile of your image, the basic editing features. Rather, they are going to impact the tone curve and mainly the HSL panel. These presets are to speed up your color editing and to give you some great color ideas. So let's jump in and look at this first image, which has a lot of purple and blue in it. So for this image, I would consider using my Spring Blue Eyes preset. And when I click on that, we can come over and we can see what it does in the color panel. So we've increased the saturation of the blues, actually increased the yellows a little bit. And we've got a tone curve, just checking here to see what all is included in this image. Now, the beautiful thing, again, about presets is we can modify this based on our image. We could increase the blue even more. We could bring maybe these purple tones down. So we can continue to tweak and modify this image. If we wanted to brighten it just a little bit more. So we can do whatever we'd like. This is just giving you a starting point. All right, so that's the blue one. There are lots of blue flowers that bloom in spring as we go into summer that are very unique. And so I thought it was important to have a blue colored preset. All right, so let's look at a yellow. These are some gorgeous daffodils. And I'm going to come down and make sure that I've got this down to the beginning phase of the image. And now I'm going to show you. Here is a spring preset called Daffodil Yellow. And so with this preset, we've got a nice tone curve. And of course, we've got an increase in the yellow and the orange saturation. And it's just giving us, I'll show you before and after, just some of that brightness. Now, if we didn't want this much, we could always bring it back. We could come in and play with our highlights here, maybe play with the exposure just a little bit. We can still make those tweaks, but it gives us a nice starting point for those bold yellow colors. All right, let's look at one of these other spring flowers. And this is a scene. I've got two images here of this sweet, sweet little flower that was blooming in really, really early spring. And so with this one, I'm going to show you the Magenta Magic. Now, that is pretty bright. Let's see if it processed. And for this one, this is actually reducing the magenta because a lot of times with spring images, the magenta may be overly processed. And so what we want to do with this is just give it just a little soft look when we think about the magenta. Now we could always change it if we wanted to increase. So the preset is just an idea for you. Let's go to this other image of the larger scene. I just love this backlighting. This would be an image I might even crop a little, zoom in. So with the Magenta Magic, we can see, again, that is just giving it really, really soft. It's barely noticeable with this image. And then I could continue to modify it. So maybe I want to play with the tone curve a little bit, do some other fun things with it. Now, another option could be I have Pink Ballerina. And so if we look at that, it's brightening the purple tones. It's giving us this bright tone curve. And so that is Pink Ballerina. Now, again, I could come in and bring this down a little bit. I could lower the whites. You still can modify your image, but I love that Pink Ballerina. All right, now let's go and see what happens if we do Pretty in Pink. So Pretty in Pink is giving us an entirely different look. So we can see the tone curve is a little bit different. We've got some reduction in clarity to just give us a soft, Pretty in Pink look. And we've also got with this one, I'll show you Spring Morning, which is going to be really bright. So this is just a nice clean preset. It's giving you some brightness and not too much on the color side, just a little bit of brightening on the greens. Okay, let's look at some other images. And so these are some gorgeous dogwoods. And for this image, let me take it back to import. Okay, so if we want to go in and add our preset first, we could try, let's start with the black and white soft. So I love to do some spring, especially flowering trees with black and white. So that would be the black and white soft preset. It's converting it for you. It's giving it some softness. I think that's really, really beautiful. Now, another option would be moody and soft. So this is going to darken your image and again, give you some of that moodiness. Now, it is not really impacting the colors as much as the tones in the image. Now we've got Pink Ballerina. So you can see this is going to be really bright, happy, cheerful, giving us that look. We have Pretty in Pink, which is a softer than the Pink Ballerina. So Pretty in Pink is just that kind of soft, a little bit more muted pink. And then Spring Morning is going to be those vibrant, bright greens, just thinking about the freshness of spring. There's a Spring Blushing Glow, just giving us a nice glow onto it. And then we have Spring Green Glow, which is a much darker green tones. So you can see that. And then we have Papa Purple, which really doesn't apply to this image. So let's go over to this iris image. And this is one that I did using some intentional camera movement. So it is intentionally blurred a little bit. So let's go look at this Papa Purple. Wow, look at the difference before and after. So just enhancing the purples, enhancing the aquas and blues a little bit, and also applying this tone curve. So I think really fun bringing out the details in this gorgeous purple tones. All right, let's look at another pink image. There's so much pink in spring. So this is the Spring Blushing Glow. You can see this tone curve and just how it's bringing the glow out. And then we could look at Pretty in Pink. So a little bit more subdued pink tones with that Pretty in Pink color. Now, sometimes in spring, we have beautiful whites and yellows and greens. So this would be if we wanted to do a spring glow green where we've just got kind of that bright spring green happening. We could also do spring morning with this image, which is going to be much brighter, much more blue tones coming out. And let's see, I've got another pink to show you. So this is an image that I'd already edited, but I just wanted to show you if we came in, we could use the orange sherbet. Again, the pretty in pink. It's going to give a different look. We've got pink ballerina. So some different options to really enhance the pink color. And within this collection, I did do an orange because there are some sweet flowers that bloom in spring that are this orange color. So just enhancing those. This would be a little bit before, after, just brightening those beautiful orange colors. So this is the spring preset collection. You get all of these different color profiles. And again, it's just giving you a place to start with your colors. So if you are new to presets, let's go to an image here. And let's just assume that we have edited this image in a bunch of different ways to really bring out these red color tones. Maybe we're going to brighten the green a little bit. Let's go and alter this tone curve. Maybe want it just a little bit brighter. And let's say we really like this and we wanted to save this preset. All we have to do is go to the plus sign, create preset. And this is where you want to check all, and then you want to label your preset. And once you create it, it's going to go under user presets for you to use in the future. So I hope you will consider creating your own presets this spring for your images. But also, if you're interested in my preset collection of 2022, feel free to click the link into the description. It is on special for this month, and would love to have you be able to use these beautiful color presets. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy the spring weather.